What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sky Factor here on the channel, episode 34. Super excited to be hopping in today. Last episode, we worked on our Wither Grinder, got that thing set up for the most part. Still can't figure out why it's not placing heads properly. It's something I'm still going to have to look into. I'm assuming I'm just doing something really stupid. And here is the only thing I can imagine. Because even then, it's just really just driving me insane. But it's something I'll figure out in the future. It's not something that's super important for us to have set up right now because we aren't even really automating wither heads completely. So it's not anything that we need right now. But we do actually have over here. I have, I think, 3 of these running now. The wither. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 7. So I have 7 Wither Essence actually growing right now, which is giving us a hefty amount. We're actually getting a pretty good return on them. I just have to actually automate those being crafted, and then those will be moved over into this chest. Also, for my melon farm over right here, I have now automated melon juice, which is really exciting. I know we looked into it before. I have the Ender IO crafter down here though. It'll actually hold the juicer in there and just keep making up the that for. So those currently out of energy, although I do have my flux point attached to it, so I'm not sure why it isn't gaining any energy right now. That's interesting. It was working earlier, unless this just isn't in the is that just not a good spot for it? With Studios Network. Yeah, it's just... Which I guess I really don't need... I was testing it upstairs with that, but I guess I really don't need the flux point down here. I can just attach it to the power grid, considering I'm right there. And that, yeah, now it'd be power grid. I mean, that's fine. It's not something we need to rerunning Supermut, like right now the output's full. But it's just good to have melon juice, just so we have basically automated food. Today what I wanted to focus on more was actually getting back into blood magic. It's something we played around briefly with, but then kind of stepped away from it. The reason we set it up early on was so that way I could sit here and grind it from time to time, which I've been doing a little bit of, which is why I feel like this was the best time for us to get back into it. We're also going to be building the Max Builder's Wand today. That's actually what we're going to kick things off with now that we have a decent amount of nether stars. I don't want to waste all my nether stars, pardon me, too early on, but I do have like 35 sitting here. So I'm just going to grab all of those, just because it is an achievement to have the Unbreakable Builder's Wand, and it would just be nice to have. So to build it up, we need 2 of these first. Let's go ahead. I think I'm going to need 4 total, so it's basically 4 nether stars worth. Get rid of that, and then we take these 2, which can only build 4,000 max blocks. We put those together, and then it gets one that can do 8,000 max blocks. And then we do that again, and we get another one that does 8,000, and then we take the 2 8,000s together, and it does this one, which should be the max wand. Or can it go higher? No, it shouldn't be able to go higher. 16348 is the highest, right? 16348. That is now the Max Builder's Wand. Congratulations, another achievement off the list. And I'm not at it right now. I should have been at it. Craft the highest tier Unbreakable Builder's Wand. I'm assuming this is because this is all from Tinker's Tool. Is this a Tinker tool? No, this is Better Builder's Wand. I'm assuming that the only thing it is, because there isn't anything else that's like a Builder's Wand, unless it's this one. Yeah, no, but that's teleportation. Yeah, there isn't really anything better here, so I'm assuming that's what it is, since you can craft these. It's just in that area as well. So we now have that. So now we don't need these diamond wands that are just chilling in our area anymore. We can just kind of toss those into the computer to never be seen again. So for our build today, starting on the blood altar, I am going to suck up all the blood that's in there right now because I feel like, how much do I have in there right now? 3,000? Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm going to get a couple more slates dropping, and then we're going to suck the rest of it into our blood orb, which I have no idea how much life essence it has in it right now. I forget how to check the blood orb. Toss another one in there, and it should drop us down to 1,000. Actually, you know what? Let's hit that up a little bit more, and let's even out what we're taking here. So let me get. So now after this, we should. I don't know. I'm terrible with my math here. I think we actually have enough. Because once this drops, then we put another one in there. Oh, this will. Yeah, and this will give me the 4. So that way, because we're going to be moving our blood altar up. We're going to be moving it up into the air. So I want to make sure I have enough. I don't want to just waste blood. There we go. And then we'll put the rest of it into the blood orb, even though it's only like another 200 life points. And there it is. If I shift right click, does it show me my net? Or no, if I just right click out here, it shows me the essence. So right, so if I just do that, and then if I just right click, yeah, okay, perfect. That's how we use that. So that is there. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to start doing our setup for the eventual top tier blood altar, which is pretty hefty. We aren't going to have the top tier blood altar today because it does require a lot of other stuff, but we're going to lay out the groundwork for it. Let me see where I have it at. I have it saved. I have so many tabs of just a single stuff I've already cleared out too. I've already learned how to do solar power, so let me just go ahead and pull this back up. Sky Factory. It isn't even Sky Factory, that's Blood Magic Tiers. I just have like a Google Chrome window with just a bunch of different random tabs, just with all the different stuff either I need or I'm going to need to build different stuff. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So what we're going to be setting up basically is the max. So there's 6 tiers for your blood altar. Right now I have 46 blank runes. I'll take all of those because to make a blank rune we don't need any. Yeah, we just need stone and that. So let's take that, and that, and then let's go ahead and make ourselves a bunch of these. Well, that's not at all what I wanted. That's not at all still what I wanted. Shift click it. Why aren't you putting as many as I can in there? Why are you being difficult? Fine, I will manual. I should have even slates. I don't know why I don't have even slates. Oh well. Alright, so we got 61, which is, we're gonna need a lot more for the blank, because I have 61 total ruins. What's the total I need? The total for the tier 6 is 184. So I'm roughly almost halfway there, so we aren't going to be able to set it all up today. The rest of it, I guess I'll just set up with cobblestone, just because it's cheap material that I have. It'll look real bad, but you know, something we have. So for this up, for the full tier 6 one, because each time it drops down a level, so it's 6 tiers up in the air. Sorry, everything's just loading really weird. So for the 6 for Christ, 4 black cap, tier 6 altar, yeah. So for this total, making sure my math is right before we start building out. So that's 1, 2. Oh no, so that's 1 line, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11 blocks to the blood altar. So blood altar there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this would be the actual. Yeah, so we're going to have to expand this area right here. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to expand this real bad. What was I using for this? Void Crystal? So let me just set up the. Because where do I actually want this to begin at? The blood altar. We'll have it start right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Blood altar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Unbreakable build one's going to be real useful here. Cool. So we're going to start building this up right now, and I will expand this stuff out, and I'll catch up with you guys in just a bit. Alright, so this is the rough, crude, very crude outline of what the eventual max tier Blood Altar will be. It's huge. It's so gigantic. So this is kind of the layout for it, just so you guys have an idea. So this is our 6th ring. It's way out here. There's a 2 gap, 1 up. Then our 5th ring, a 2 gap, 1 up. 4th ring, 1 up, 1 gap, 1 up. 3rd ring, 1 gap, 1 up. 1st ring. This right here. Oh, I set it in a chest over here, didn't I? Yeah, it's in that chest right there. And then our Blood Altar sits on top of this right here. So this other layout stuff here, so these right here, those 4 are 4 beacons. So I guess we can go ahead and craft those up as well. There's no sense in not except I don't know why my power grid's doing this so much, guys. If you guys have any idea why it's doing this, please let me know. It always shorts out no matter what. It's just not getting enough power, and I don't know why, because it's hooked up to the main area over here. Look, we have so much power. We're generating so much RF. I don't know why it just isn't getting to it. So I connected a flux port, and maybe I'm still not using these correctly. You know, if I'm not, I wish I could. Well, this is the network statistics, so it's not taking any. It doesn't look like it's doing it. So how am I? Am I just not doing this correctly? Is this just not set up correctly? Let me. Complete side note. Let me see if this is set up correctly. Alright, I'm just real stupid. I didn't have my Flux controller onto the network. Didn't realize that was something that needed to be done, so now that's working. What were we getting again? I don't even remember what I was trying to get here. Just some straight up. I have the idea of it in my head. It requires nether stars. Shoot stuff up. I can picture it. I just can't name it. That's not how you spell nether. Nether star. What are you used in? Why cannot not? Why am I so stupid? There it is. Freaking beacon. Alright, so we need 4 beacons. Boom. So this will also, you don't have to put the base down right here. Basically, these can just disappear and you can just have the beacon here. I think it's a good idea to have the beacon here, just cause, or the actual pedestals are, just because you can also put stuff onto them. You can put on regeneration and whatnot. I never remembered if it matters what item you put in there. I genuinely don't remember if it matters or not. But we'll put emeralds in there because we have a crap ton of them. Alright, so emerald in. Oh, I can give her speed or haste. Can I give a second? If I give us. No, it has to be full power for a secondary power. I guess there's real no reason other than just putting speed on. So just whenever I'm over here, I'll just have speed, I suppose. Which isn't terrible, I guess. Yeah, I'll just have speed and haste when I'm in this general area. Which is cool, I guess. Because I can't really upgrade these any further. I could go ahead, I could make an actual beacon. But I don't really see the point of that. Okay, so anyway, so we have that. We'll go ahead and we'll take, what other blank ruins? Oh, we have another 52. Is the second tier linked like this? I actually can't remember. Let me pull this back up. No, the second one has the, alright, can I fly here? The second tier has glowstone, so we need 4 glowstone. We are going to go ahead and build out all the things that we need for these other ones, even though we don't have the blank runes for it. So glowstone is going to go here. So I need 4 pieces of glowstone. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I also need to decide what I want to do for my blocks that just hold stuff. If I want to go with the void or if I want to go with something else. I think for now, we'll use this French stuff. And then this can always be replaced later because it's just for aesthetics. So for this is 2 blocks up. So it's 1, 2, and then the glowstone. Which would be nice because we'll actually It'll give some more light to the area, same with our beacon. So, 1, 2, and the glowstone. Like I said, these French blocks can be replaced, will be replaced, when I come up with something much cooler looking to put here. But for the time being, they will do. Cool, so we have those set up. We can also put blocks in between here, which we will be setting up, so that way it's a little bit easier to climb the tier. Right now, let's go ahead and pull this out, because even though I have all this stuff built, I'm still only a tier 2 altar. I can have all this stuff sat here all day, but even if just one ruin is missing, it's not going to do anything. Also, we're going to be upgrading some of our ruins today from being blank ruins to being actual helpful stuff, because there are a couple of different ones that we can set up, and we will be doing that because we do need that, like some more stuff where for each slice we take, it takes more blood, stuff like that. So then once I put these right here, so it's still just tier 2 altar, and then as soon as I place this here, we should now have a tier 3 altar. Yes, we do. Tier 3 altar for us, boys and girls. We only have another 32 blocks. I don't imagine I'll be able to get that, but I can do what's needed for this one, which is another block up from the glowstone. So we'll put that there, and then that is now, so 1, 2, 3, and then that block will go up there. Cool. It's like congealed blood or something. I'll have to look up the crafting for it in a second. I don't even... Will I have enough blocks for this? Yeah, I should. I think I have just enough blocks. And the last outside one will require this as well, but I don't know if I'll have the stuff to build that right now. So it's like congealed blood. So let me just search blood. Large bloodstone brick is what it is. So it's a weak blood shard. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know where I get a weak blood shard from. Did I have just enough for that? What is this? French 2? Cobblestone? Cobblestone. French 2. Whole stack of it. And then the outer edge is one higher than the blood block is going to be. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I was one too high. I think it's only 7 up. Yeah, that should be right. So 7 up for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. So, and then this takes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some like crystal thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's some crystal thing. Or there's the weak blood shard. It still doesn't say what that is. I still have no idea what it actually is. I'll probably have to end up Googling it. It's this right here. The crystal. Okay, so I guess it's a ritual because it's not something I can make right there. So let me do some more fun Googling. Alright, so it looks like for the blood thing, to get the... I'm just saying, the blood shard, we need a bound sword. So that's one of the rituals that we need. We can, I think we can actually do it already if I have the... Yeah, because we already have the arcane ashes. So then we just need a binding thing. Is there one in here? Are you guys... It'd probably just be quicker to search for it. So let's do... spell binding that. Binding Regent. Okay, so this is in the Hellfire Forge, which we do have one of. Cool. So we need gunpowder, gold nugget, glowstone, dust, redstone. Okay. Let's see how much of that I remember. I remember gunpowder, gold nug, redstone, and glowstone. Did I actually remember all of it? Is it redstone and glowstone? I remember it's glowstone. I just can't remember if it's redstone or not. Glowstone. Cool. Let's put all that in. And then we get ourselves our... And just make sure that is right. Yep, that is right. Toss that in there. And... It's not working. Yeah, so that's not working. Do I need a specific type? Do I have to have common, great, or greater or grand? Okay. Yeah, so I just need a better region than what I have, is what it seems like. Or a better target gem? That's what it seems like. Okay, so I need either common. Let's get a common one. That should be the easiest one to get. How do you get a common Tarnic gem? Well, that's not. That's just telling me how to refill it. How do I get the more Googling? Alright, so if I'm seeing the way this possibly works, I have to upgrade this thing first before I can start doing other stuff. So I take that, my petty will, my petty gem, and then I put demonic will there. Well, that's exactly how it shows me to do it here. Or do I, oh, I also then need another, well, no, that's not how it shows me at all. Yeah, it shows me that I can put demonic will there. That just, any block, any redstone, diamond, or just a better gem. But it also shows demonic will work. Yeah, it shows demonic will work, but I feel like demonic will never actually, works. So I'm going to play around with this for a few minutes, as it'll help us upgrade stuff. Alright, now with this thing roughly charged up a bit, it's now charged up to 64. Now let's see if it does anything. No? Alright, well, let's trade out the demonic will for that there. No, still sitting at 64. Oh, okay. Okay. Unless I feel like I don't need two of these here. Unless my demonic will just isn't good enough, because it's only a will quality of 0.15, and maybe that's why it's not good enough, but it doesn't show, well, let's see if it pops over this. Yeah, it doesn't show what type of will quality the demonic will is. So that's why I'm just like, I don't understand. I don't understand the Hellfire Forge. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. And it's just yet another one that I just can't figure out. So it's something we'll figure out in between episodes. This episode's getting a little long. I've been recording for about an hour, although I doubt the video is that long. I just do want to upgrade some of these ruins. So let's open up the different ruins right here. We have a couple of different ones. So the speed rune. Let me actually look up what the different ruins do. Because some of them are specific. So we do want some capacity ones for sure. So we have is there augmented? So we have capacity, increases capacity by 10% life points. I don't know what the difference between capacity and augmented capacity is. Oh, because the augmented capacity is for tier 4 and above. Okay, yeah, because it requires a better blood orb. So I assume, oh yeah, it just increases it by 2,000, whereas the capacity just increases it by 10%. Gotcha. So I'll have to do that. Then so the big ones we need to get is the speed rune, not that much, that just increased transmutation speed. Not a really important one. Basically, what we need is the ruins of self-sacrifice, because that's when we're taking our own life. So that's what we need, the big ones. Self-sacrifice, alright, so we're going to need a reinforced slate, which is a slate gone through twice, a blank rune, some glowstone, and our orb. Perfect. So, we'll hop up here, considering we have nothing in it. So we'll just go ahead and get that in there, get that rock in. Do I have any stone left? No, I think I used it for all the crafting, but we do need to upgrade our blank slate once. Because if I can get one of these, that would be better off. I'm also going to steal from the from runes we have down here, because it's going to build up the main area right here. So for self-sacrifice, I need one rune. 4 stone, 2 glowstone. So I already have a blank slate, so I just have to get it to... Oh my gosh. I really hate the auto jump feature that this thing likes to add. I just hate it so much. I don't remember how much you actually need to get a reinforced slate. I don't remember at all how much is required for that. I don't remember if it's another 1,000 or what it is. Or if it's like another 2,000. Let me actually... Everything's paused, but that's still turning. Interesting. It might actually say it in the crafting recipe, but I actually don't know 100%. Oh, this is super outdated. Okay. The crafting recipe on the website's super outdated. Oh, there it is right there. So we got the reinforced slate. I'm assuming it doesn't say... Oh, no, it does say. Okay, so 2,000. So you need basically 3,000 to get a reinforced slate. Cool, so we just need one of those. We'll go ahead and take one of the blank ruins here. Maybe. And then we will just... Do I have... I don't have my blood orb on me. I have it right here. Take my blood orb. I think I actually had a reinforced slate already. Do I? Do I have a reinforced slate in there? I do. I accidentally crafted one. Cool, so I get myself 2 of these self-sacrificing guys, which basically just increases the amount that comes from me. And then if I can set up myself a regeneration area, things will get made a lot better for me. So let's put our blood orb in there. Cool, our blood orb cannot make that. Do we need a better blood orb? We sure do. We sure do. What is the next blood orb up? Apprentice one will work. 5,000 with a rock or redstone. Okay. Easy enough. We shall return. There we go. So we got our better blood orb. So then we will toss that in right there. Oh, you know what might help if we go ahead and we bring our ruins back with us, because I had to put those back because it required a tier 2 blood altar to, you know, craft the new thing. I'm just all over the place tonight, guys. I do apologize for that. It's because it's like 12:30 at night. I've been recording for way too long, way longer than I intended to. Put those in right there. Boom, 2 ruins of self-sacrifice coming on up at ya. Very exciting. So I put those in right there. Tier 3 altar. And then just watch from just one cut now having 2 of those. So we're currently at 4,000. 1 heart puts me up to, adds another basically 240. So each cut, so basically from 9 hearts, roughly, I get another like 2 or 3K. So if I fill up this entire top level with this, it's just going to really, really increase that. And this is just going to be stuff I'm going to be working off. It'll probably be another little while before we get back to blood magic again. It'll probably be another few episodes, a few weeks or so, before we touch on it again. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys that so that way I wouldn't feel bad about crafting all this stuff and you guys just wouldn't see this built up. So over the coming episodes, you might see more added to this, more ruins added, some actual special ones. But we aren't going to do any of the rituals, anything like that off camera. I may try and set up one of these into being... Because I think... No, I was like, I think I can make this these better, but I can only add another tier to these, is all I can basically do. So I can only add another one, so I can't actually add regeneration on it, sadly. I can put a regeneration beacon underneath, but I can't put it on those right there, which suck. So I might set that up, because I just need a way of regeneration for myself. Because this is just, it takes so long. Once we can set up the ritual, though, that kills everything that comes in here, we'll be doing good. I'm also, because now I'm at capacity, I am going to have to set up some capacity stuff like that to increase our capacity and stuff like that. All this is stuff that's going to be happening off camera. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Sky Factory. Hope it wasn't too boring for you seeing some blood magic work. I know it was kind of a shift away from what we have been working on recently, but hopefully you guys are cool with that. Hopefully you guys enjoy seeing different stuff like this Because that's what I love about this mod, is there's just so many different things we can play around with, so I don't want to get stuck on one thing in particular. I want to just slowly be building everything, so that way at the big finale to this series, whatever that may be, we're just going to have so much stuff wrapping up. It's going to be real exciting. Next episode, though, just to give you guys a heads up, we're probably going to move back over to our dragons and start working on some more of those, since we do now have actual nether stars that we can use. So that's going to be really exciting. I'm going to fix this up. I know it looks super messy over here right now, guys. Please cut me some slack. I promise I will be cleaning all this up. Just not in this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.